Alright guys, I'm out on a Friday. Had a rain day. Today it's been raining all day. We ain't had no rain in about 3 weeks, but been waiting to do this thing for about a month. But anyway, coming through here, dug 2 wheat pennies. Got right up here by the front and dug a knife blade. Almost positive that it's going to be silver. That's crazy because it's like the third piece of silver cutlery I've dug in the last 2 months. And before that I hadn't dug but one in the last 3 years. Alright guys, I'm out on a Monday morning. Should be working, but we just ended up getting probably about 2 inches of rain over the last 2 days. So we really needed it. It was so dry we wasn't even hardly mowing. Maybe 10 yards a week for the last 2 weeks. And this hole here, I was here Saturday. I dug a ringtail sharps. I didn't have my phone on me, right beside that little tree in the neighbor's yard, and a worn nickel. And the guy here gave me permission. He was really interested in a bullet. If I don't find one here, I'm just gonna let him have that one. Anyway, just dug this. This is the third one of these I found in my metal detecting career. It's a little cap gun. I think you would put one single cap in there. It's missing the trigger guard, but anyway, it's really small. Dug it right here beside the sidewalk. All right, cool. All right, guys, I'm gonna be real quick because my phone's about dead. Memory's full, rather. I just dug this buff right here. It wasn't 3 inches down, and I ain't kidding. This thing looks. It's probably one of the best ones I've ever dug. It's almost got some of the original sheen coating on it. It's almost like it was dropped. Well, no, now it's starting to go down to the copper look. But I ain't kidding. That thing's in good shape. Oh, yeah, it's a 37. That's why. It's a last year. Anyway, that thing's in very good condition. All right. Guys, I ain't kidding you. The house I'm metal detecting right now, the guy just let me in his backyard. And I was just thinking about telling him he was going in. If I dug any jewelry, I would let him know and film it, give it back to him. But he just left. No kidding, I dug this very next hole. I swear. Hand in the Bible, just dug that. Oh my God. Hand to God. Unreal, guys. I'll get back with you. Alright guys, I'm back out in the backyard. Got my sidekick with me. Right over here is where I found the gold ring just last 3 or 4 days ago. And right over here, in this area is where I found that war nickel. So I just come back here again and worked the side around. I found a couple of wheats, but I got right here and got I forget, I think it was in the 90s when it was in the plug. I don't know. Anyway, now it's 86. Just popped this. I have no clue whether it's real or not yet. Just pulled it out and saw this. I thought I better film it. It looks real to me. Yeah, I believe it's going to be real. It's got I think some kind of bow. I don't know, that might be a person, I ain't sure. It's just a little locket. Yeah, I'm pretty sure of it. It should be real. Hopefully the chain's in here. If it is, it'll be really fine. A real thin chain. Alright. Alright guys, I'm going to do this real quick because my phone is full. Saturday, I hunted for a couple hours Saturday morning at a new house. Best thing I dug was probably this sterling silver knife blade. I couldn't find the handle. I looked everywhere because it had probably been really heavy. This thing is very heavy. Second best thing I found there was probably this old Monopoly car. It might be an old Cracker Jack toy one, I don't know. I found a couple of these with the 3 on them, but this one doesn't have it. And just a bunch of wheat, some dog tag things. This old iron back button, probably off a ladies from the 50s, lady jacket. Then I got permission right behind the place. The guy was getting in his car, and I asked for permission. I dug this 43 war nickel P. And then I dug this right beside, on the property line, beside this guy here's. He was out there, and he's done giving me permission to his house. And he was really interested in the Civil War. And I figured I'd find some in his yard. I didn't yet today. But he took pictures of this one. And then I went over to his house this morning. And I've got this here because I dug one just like it a couple months ago. This one I dug, this is the one I dug today. They're Roy Rogers cap guns. This one here is missing the front sight, but they got a little double R on the handles. And I dug another 43 war nickel in the neighbor's yard, which is right here. Some more wheats, some miscellaneous lead stuff. Then I went, he let me in, I was going to leave. He said, well, do the backyard where his privacy defense was and all around his pool. And I went in there, and I ain't kidding. I talked to him. He walked away, and I walked right in the middle of the yard, put my hole down, and the very first signal was an 82, and it was that ring. It's 14 karat, and it is 9 grams. 9 grams on that. I couldn't believe it. So obviously I took it right, went right in, didn't even clean it up. I should have left it on camera, but I dug a 37 buff, and he said the ring wasn't his. He's lived there 22 years, but I don't know, I can't imagine it's older than that. Maybe someone lost it there and didn't know it. He was nice enough to say I could keep it, but I am going to give him this back, and I gave him that buffalo nickel. So I'm going to give him that, even that was in his neighbor's yard. And other than those, I wanted to show this real quick before I run out of storage on my phone. I finally went on metaldetectortees.com or whatever it was, and finally got my History Hound detecting shirt. Alright guys, sorry about that. I've been having trouble with my phone. I think I got it fixed now. It's been cutting off on me. What I was saying, it's been a couple days ago when I was filming that. Anyway, yeah, I think it's a really good deal what they offer these shirts. A lot of them they got all kinds of different designs, but I went on there just to get History Hound shirt, but I saw these other ones. I mean, this one's alright, but I would really like that Relic Life one too. It's pretty cool. But anyway, everybody knows Ben, History Hound. Support him. But I went back to the house where I found the gold rings the other day, the gold ring, and which you'll see earlier on this video. I dug this earlier today. It's not very pretty, but it is silver. It's on the back here. Right there is sterling. Very light. I mean, I don't know what it weighs. Maybe a gram. But anyway. And one other thing I've been getting into here recently is my buddy Silver Stacker 13. He's one of my subscribers. I'm with him too. I had done it before. I had to get my stuff out about a couple last year and the year before. I try to buy at least one gold coin every year. And they're just like little $2 coins, I think. Is that $2 or $3? No, that's a $5. Anyway, they're like 150 bucks or something. And these are about 165. They're 10 ounces of silver. They're pretty cool. Just something to hold on to. Instead of having everything in the bank. But anyway, I just wanted to show that. Alright. Thanks guys.